Hey folks, real quick. YouTube's been a little stingy with the algorithm lately, so if you're enjoying these stories, a like and a comment really help push it out. And if you don't want to miss the next bombshell, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you're first in line. Alright, grab a coffee, settle in, and let's roll. Nathan and Elise had been married for 5 years. A strong stretch by most standards. Just a few months ago, Nathan landed a promotion that looked impressive on LinkedIn but came with a brutal cost. Late nights, sudden business trips, and stress thick enough to drown in. The money. Sure, it was good, especially in a mid-sized town like theirs, but all that cash felt hollow when their home started feeling more like a hotel lobby. Elise missed the small, quiet moments, those inside jokes shared on the couch, the lazy Saturday mornings in pajamas, even the way Nathan used to ask, "How was your day, sweetheart?" with genuine interest. Lately, he came home and collapsed face-first into the bed, barely mumbling hello. It was during one of those long, lonely stretches that someone new joined Elise's office. Logan Pierce. Early 30s. The kind of guy who could pass for a fitness instructor or an indie band frontman. Sharp jawline, charming smirk, and way too much energy for a Monday morning. From day one, it was clear he took a special interest in Elise. And while she wore her wedding ring like armor, the flirtation was flattering. She told herself it was nothing. Few harmless jokes, some shared memes, just casual workplace banter. But coffee breaks turned into daily rituals. Slack messages started slipping past spreadsheets and into songs from childhood, family memories, even the odd 2 a.m. confession. A bond was forming, and it had nothing to do with quarterly reports. One rainy Saturday, Nathan was away again. Elise was curled up on the couch, phone in hand, scrolling through the digital void when Logan messaged her. "There's a new rom-com playing downtown. It's dumb but feel good. Wanna save each other from Netflix hell?" Elise stared at the message. Married woman. Movie night with another guy. What did that look like? Still, the house was too quiet. Her phone too empty. The silence too loud. Just friends, she told herself. Just popcorn and conversation. She typed back one word. Sure. Logan picked her up with movie tickets already in hand. He didn't try anything. No hand on knee, no lingering touches. Afterward, they walked through the park, string lights twinkling above them like a scene straight out of the movie they'd just watched. When they reached her apartment, he half-joked. "Any chance I could come up for a cup of tea?" And almost reflexively she said, "Sure." While the kettle hissed on the stove, Logan noticed a half-finished bottle of red wine on the shelf. "Tea's nice," he grinned. "But wine suits the night better." 2 glasses turned into 3. Jokes became confessions. Compliments spilled like the wine. How stunning she looked. How he'd fallen for her the moment HR introduced them. How he couldn't stop replaying their chats like favorite songs. Lonely. Oopsie. Starved for affection, Elise leaned in. She forgot the wedding ring. Forgot the man crossing time zones for their future. It happened right there, in the bed she and Nathan had picked out together. The next morning, sunlight poured in through the blinds like a spotlight on a crime scene. Logan's arm draped lazily across her waist. Elise slipped out of bed, breath caught in her chest. "What have I done?" She sat at the kitchen table, staring at nothing until Logan wandered in with a sleepy smile. "Last night was amazing. When can I see you again?" Her voice barely registered above a whisper. "That was a mistake. I'm married. Can't do this. I'm sorry." Logan blinked. The shift caught him off guard. "Tell him. Be with me. Don't pretend this meant nothing." But Elise didn't respond. She just asked him to leave. For 2 weeks, she ghosted him. No messages, no lunches, no glances at the copier. She buried herself in guilt and tried to fix what she could. When Nathan returned from his trip, she greeted him with tacos, laughter, forced smiles. She told herself she'd take the secret to her grave. Why destroy a good man with something he could never unhear? But that secret didn't stay buried. One Thursday, Elise walked in to find Nathan sitting at the kitchen table, a shot glass by his hand, and a thick stack of papers in front of him. Her heart dropped. He didn't look up, didn't speak, just gestured to the pile. Private messages, every chat, every flirty joke. And on top of the stack, a photograph, her half-naked, asleep beside Logan in their bed. Logan hadn't taken the rejection well. He'd printed everything, boxed it up, and shipped it straight to Nathan. Nathan had opened it thinking it was some business mail. Maybe airline points, maybe a warranty. Instead, it was the end of his marriage, FedExed with a return address he didn't recognize. He'd poured bourbon until the words blurred, until the ache turned numb. When Elise tried to explain, when the tears started, he didn't even blink. I was lonely. It didn't mean anything. I regretted it the moment it happened. But he had only one thing to say, voice as hollow as a tombstone. Pack your things. You need to leave. There's nothing left here. She left with the mascara from the night before still smudged under her eyes. Nathan spent the next few nights inside a bottle, but eventually clarity surfaced. The marriage was gone. Forgiveness. Fantasy. He filed for divorce. To her credit, Elise didn't fight. She didn't demand anything. She stayed away from mutual friends. The only contact came through lawyers. Nathan didn't chase revenge. He called it a bad investment with no return. He let life do the punishing. Because no matter where she went, Elise would always be the woman who cheated. And that truth, it always finds its way into the room, especially when you're trying to build something new. If this story hit you in the gut or served as a neon warning sign, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and send this to someone who might need to hear it. Until next time, stay kind, stay honest, and protect what matters before someone else walks through the cracks.